Hello, my name is Tim McElroy. I've been in the financial services industry for over 15 years. I manage a group of financial advisors here in Las Vegas with clients around the world, and also an EMBA graduate. The three things, if I had to narrow them down, the first one would be creating and maintaining a spending plan, also known as a budget. Uh, it's very important to start the process early and understand where your cash flow outflows are going, because in the end, hopefully it serves very well when the cash flow increases and now it's time to go out and buy a home and you can actually understand where your budget and where your spending plan, where your biggest outlays are. Very important. The second one would be understanding your debt philosophy and your credit profile. Some people are very, very comfortable purchasing things on credit or maintaining or outstanding large amounts of debt. Some people are rather pay with cash. By understanding your debt philosophy, when you go to make financial choices, it will serve you well also, because you know exactly how you feel long-term and short-term about that purchase. Are you okay carrying the interest over time? And the last thing is I would consider is building a relationship with a financial partner. What I mean by that is finding a bank that you can actually build a relationship with, and there are personal bankers there that you can actually get to know, and they have a bunch of tools and resources and free workshops and a lot of great tools that people can take advantage of, that bank clients can take advantage of. And those people are sitting there already. That's what you get paid to do. They're looking to help, looking for you to help you. So those are the three things I would narrow down and consider. So I am a proud graduate of the EMBA program here at UNLV, and before deciding to go back to school and get my MBA, my wife and I sat down and we talked about a bunch of different things. And the three elements that came out of that conversation was, number one, the commitment and courage really to go back to school. Should I continue to work or do I take time off? That was a very easy answer from my wife. She said, with a resounding no, you're going back, so you're going to work. And the commitment and courage. It was after being out of school for a while, it took a lot of courage to go back. The second was the cost. And there were a lot of resources that I tapped into, including my own firm, that helped offset some of the cost for a graduate school. We're seeing that student loans are crippling not only students, but also families who are carrying that debt for the students. So my wife and I really had to our family had to really look at the cost involved and how can we pay that back. And and the third piece is the payback. How quickly could it impact my business? In the line of business I'm in, which is financial services, I deal with CEOs and CFOs all the time. And I thought that the MBA, with all the different disciplines, would serve me very well in terms of speaking their language and being able to talk about strategy and accounting and help them from a financial standpoint. So we took that into consideration, and with that, the payback, we were able to pay back or maybe to walk away debt free after 39 months, because our team has grown from 2 people to now over 8. We're very fortunate to have revenues up, and I believe there's a direct impact on my EMBA and my MBA from UNLV. So it's something definitely to consider for any graduate student or anybody contemplating going to graduate school. So I talk to clients and I talk to students quite often, and some of the things I hear is the degree pursued in college. And one of those things that I would caution everyone on is to really understand the degree you're pursuing, because what happens is most of the time students go after things they're interested in, gravitate to the subjects they're interested in, instead of thinking about the earning potential or the earning power of that degree once they graduate. And with how much cost of college today in today's society, it's very important that you're able to maximize your earning potential once you graduate. The second one was I get a lot of comments around the sticker shock of how in graduate school the interest is accruing during that time. And oftentimes you hear, oh, you don't have to pay the interest along the way. But I would definitely caution everyone to really take a look at the student, if you have a student loan, to look at how that loan is structured and also how that interest is accrued while in school. And a lot of comments I'm hearing about, oftentimes people will say that they wish they would have really saved more during those years, early and often as possible. The other part of that is understanding the capital markets or understanding how stocks and bonds and interest really works. A bunch of resources out, different websites that I particularly like. Is bankrate.com will give you current CD, certificate of deposit rates, money market rates, and yield. Also, they'll have financial calculators on the websites to show you, is it better to buy or lease? Is it better to rent or buy a home? And a whole bunch of different other tools. Your current bank website has a bunch of different tools, particularly with budgeting and being able to download those transactions directly to your to a spreadsheet, so you can see them on a monthly, quarterly, and annual basis. A few others will be CNN Money under the Monies tab. They have some great tools and great up-to-date articles and some bloggers on there that you can follow. And then lastly, there's the studentloan.gov that you can actually go and look at different structures of how student loans actually work and get yourself some resources and how that impacts you once you graduate or before you actually get into graduate school. Well, thank you for viewing. I hope you found the content useful. You can also visit UNLV Graduate College website for additional resources. Thank you.